Yeah, check this out. Pretty incredible. The biggest threat with dry lightning around here, though, are the fire starts, right? And that's why we have a red flag warning in place through tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and fingers crossed that Mother Nature is good to us today and really for the rest of the week. Meteorologist Angela Schilling joins us live right now with a view of what is going on. And Angela, I see some dark clouds behind you this afternoon, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it looks totally different when you look off to the east compared to the west. And a lot of these thunderstorms are kind of expanding. We now have a pretty good line of thunderstorms when you look back off to the southeast. And then if you look closer to where the hills are, notice how it's a little bit darker. That could possibly be rain. And the fact that it's been out here for at least an hour or two, there's a good chance that it is making it down to the ground. I can't promise that, though, because the hills are blocking my vision to see if it actually is hitting the ground. So I'm not seeing any lightning, though, out here right now. However, you don't have to be right underneath the thunderstorm to get struck by lightning. Storms are the last thing firefighters need right now.
Well, if you consider we've had a lot of fire starts just from target shooting, now can you imagine what a lightning bolt would do?
Lightning can heat the air up to 50,000 degrees, or 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. If the storms are heavy rain producers, fire danger is much lower. This time around, however, we have a lot of dry air to overcome.
This does look like a fairly classic setup for dry lightning. Especially if the storms move quickly and don't have a chance to produce any rain. Very dry levels in the atmosphere, the lower levels of the atmosphere. And when that rain starts to fall down near the surface, it actually evaporates before it hits the ground. A red flag warning not only gives the public a heads up, but it also gives the fire department time to prepare. It's not unheard of for them to be working on a dozen fires at once because of dry lightning.
We have 6 air tankers that are in the area. We have 1 heavy lift helicopter. So we've brought in a lot of additional resources just in case.
If things get too crazy, crews will be shuffled around. Lightning could also change their mode of attack or delay it, especially by air.
We'll have to wait for the thunderstorms to pass.
It's not only the lightning, but also the wind. Thunderstorms can produce strong outflow winds in excess of 30 miles per hour.
The fire can be moving in one direction, but then the winds come in and then the fire moves in a completely different direction.
Not good for first responders. The only thing we want to change is the forecast. Now, of course, if you are outside and you hear thunder, the best thing to do would be to head inside. So when thunder roars, go indoors. You can also calculate how far away a thunderstorm is, or the miles anyways. All you have to do is count the seconds between when you see a lightning flash and when you hear thunder and divide by 5. And that'll tell you how many miles away you are from that thunderstorm. Covering the story live, Angela Schilling, Channel 2 News.